On this week's episode, Tori and Jolly are out calling gray fox. They use a combination of the MFK Ruthless Rabbit diaphragm and MFK Super Ground Architect to put one right in their lap.
All right, we're still at it, making fox stand. We've already got some in the truck. It's got up in the morning, sun's up. We're trying out the MFK Super Gray. It's a new fox sound recorded, and it's one of the best I've ever heard, and it's working well for us. But I'll show you the setup. We're gonna park right here where the truck's sitting and just walk down this edge. Got a hell of a thicket right here, just short pines, briars and bullshit. And it makes an edge against this just kind of mixed timber, a little bit bigger timber. It's gonna be too thick to get in the thicket where we expect the fox to be. Wind's gonna be a crosswind, so we're just gonna sit right on this lane with the wind blowing left to right. We're gonna put the collar on the upwind side of the lane and hope it works. Hope it'll bring a fox or a coyote or something right down the lane. But we'll see what happens. Put Jolly back on the camera.
I need more practice.
You do need some practice.
I'm sure I'll do all right. Hit the road.
New sound, MFK Super Gray. And that's the second gray fox of the morning. And it's up in the morning. I could have shot that fox at any time. I was just trying to let it come on in.
I'm glad you waited because he was, I'm glad you waited because he was right behind that dang little bush there.
I was going to let him keep coming, but the wind's blowing like this, and that's what he had on his mind. He's probably about 10 yards from us, 10, 11 yards. And the wind's coming like this, crosswind. We were on this edge between bigger timber and then this thicket. And he was fixing to circle back into the thicket and probably go right downwind of us and loop around like they typically do. But It's just an easy setup. It's a thicket edge with a road running down it. The lane is so thick that we can't get into the edge. And he come right down the road. We've got the Icotech set up just across from us. Jolly's probably already shown it to you. If not, it's hanging right there on the upwind side of the lane. That's stuff you want to keep in mind. Always put your collar on the upwind side of where you want your predator to end up, because more often than not they're going to come towards that downwind side at some point. And so you want to keep that in mind. Had we had that collar hanging on this side, there's a good chance that the fox would have come through the thicket and not got out in this lane. But anyway, we'll go over here and pick this thing up, take a look at him, and then decide if we're going to call it a day and go get some groceries or keep on killing. This old sucker been doing some fighting, boy.
I could tell he was old when he come out on the road.
I imagine he has heard some predator calls before. Teeth wore down, and look at that ear from fighting. I'm sure that's either a coyote or something caught him, or more than likely looks like just the width of another gray fox. So he's probably been doing some fighting. Legs are cut up.
He was kind of limping, wasn't he, when he come down the road?
I don't know, that sucker's been, teeth are broke off. Pretty suckers though, man. Gray fox kind of got me into predator hunting, so killing them to begin with, and they've always been just a hell of a lot of fun to hunt. Real pretty coming in. And boy, them BBs, everybody asks what I'm shooting in the shotgun. A lot of times I forget to tell, but it's just a .670 tube with HD BBs, and it'll put some racing stripes in them, because it patterns well. But anyway, to get any of our stuff, just go to mfkgamecalls.com, and you know, if you're watching this video and want to check out some other ones, subscribe to our YouTube channel, MFK Game Calls, and we appreciate y'all watching as always. Yeah, that's the last time he's gonna get his ass whooped. That put him down for the count.